Kevin, you're telling me that you don't like saxophones in music? Come on, dude. Saxophones are the best. They're the smoothest. Saxophones equal sexaphones. Sup, Kev? So Thank You Scientist was not the band I said I found the other day. It was Bear Ghost. And I didn't even hear their newest song. So I went to check it out on Spotify and I listened to the first few seconds and it does have a lot of saxophone. But then I was going to listen to it and realize it was 8 minutes. And I was waiting for my pizza to heat up. So I couldn't do both. But I found Thank You Scientist because I was driving in my friend Raheem's car. We were going to something. But anyway, and he had it in the CD player. So he was like, yeah, the band's awesome. You know, I know some of the guys, blah, 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 blah. So I listened to it. I'm like, this is actually really, really good. And it sounds like Coheed. For some reason, it sounds like Coheed. If you listen to some of their other stuff, like from Cooler Heads Prevail, they have the other album before that I really like. But there's a song on Cooler Heads Prevail called, it's the first song, it's the prologue song. It's just like something about I don't know how I should begin this conversation. It's like harmonizing and stuff with it, and it's like, it just hits me. It's so good. But they have another song off the album before that called Feed Your Horses, which is, I like a lot. And then they have in each album they have a long instrumental song, and both of them are so good. The one on Cooler Heads Prevail is Rube Goldberg something, I think. I can't remember the exact name of it. But Bear Ghost is the one that I just found that sounded like Thank You Scientist in some aspects, but different. And I've been listening to them nonstop the past few days, going to work and coming from work. And I really like a lot of their songs. I like the song Star Killer off of their main album, their only full album, I think. Star Killer. And then there's a song called Funkle Phil. It's like Uncle Phil. That one's fun. Then there's one off of, I guess there's an EP of only 5 songs called 12 Years Howled. And it's fun because he starts not rapping, but like singing. It's like talking, but he wasn't really rapping. It's not like yo yo yo. It's like it sounds very white. I think it's funny that you said, if I played them enough, you would probably listen to them, because I feel like I did that with a lot of music with you. It's probably the only reason that you like Weird Al is because you heard it around me so often. I'm sure there's other bands like that where you heard them around me or maybe Nick growing up a lot, and so you just listen to it now. Sonic's design. The legs, how they're not straight. He doesn't have the tan arms. His face, I could get past his face. The human teeth are a little weird, but I can get past the human teeth. But he doesn't have the tan arms. He has white hands instead of gloves. Put like big gloves on him. That's all he needed. He needed big gloves, he needed big shoes, and big socks. No gloves, white hands, normal shoes, looked weird, and like socks that you could barely tell are there. And just the shape of his legs were just so weird. So weird. Detective Pikachu comes out tomorrow. Aren't you going to be in Jersey for the week? Or is that next week? I forget. Oh, I can't wait to watch Detective Pikachu. Oh, it's going to be so good. Even if it's bad, it's going to be so good. Vacations from work, man. I need more vacations. I completely understand about, all your job is not done. And when you leave, I mean, at least in my job, everybody comes to me and it's frustrating because it's like, hey, Tom, do this. Hey, Tom, do that. Hey, Tom, can you help me with this? Hey, Tom, can you help me with that? And it's like, I got my own stuff to do, dude. So I'm so behind on a bunch of stuff because I'm getting asked to do other stuff all day. And then when I leave, some of that stuff's not finished. And it's not like I could finish it all before I leave. It's impossible. So it's just frustrating. It's stressful and stressful. So about Lil Wayne and Blink, they are a weird combination, but I was super excited for the Blinkin' Park tour. Alan and I were actually planning on going to it, but then unfortunately the lead singer Chester passed away, and they had to cancel it. But just like the Blinkin' Park name, so clever. But it just suicide sucks, man. So to answer your question about like collaborations, Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas, so good. I love that so much. But then, like things that you wouldn't think would work. Walk This Way by Aerosmith and Run DMC. But there's also a band that I really, really like. They're like old hair metal rockers. It's called Rock Sugar. What it does is they take 80s pop songs and 80s rock songs and merge them. And some of this, it's really good because it wouldn't sound like Enter Sandman and Don't Stop Believing go together. But they do. Listen to it. It's called Don't Stop the Sandman. And I like it a lot. So my question of the day is going to have to do with Detective Pikachu. Which Pokemon have you seen so far do you think is designed so good in a realistic look? I mean, of course, everyone's probably going to say Charizard, even though it looks like he has like tattoos or something. Apom is scary as shit. And Lickitung is creepy. But I think they did a really good job at Mr. Mime. So I'm excited for all the Mr. Mime scenes. Hopefully we didn't see all of them in the trailer. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking it out to the end. You can follow me on Twitter at 90s Guy Tom. You can follow Kevin on Twitter at 90s Guy Kev. You can follow both of us on Instagram at the 90s Guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications. Like it. Share it. Talk about it. Hug it. Kiss it. Play the saxophone for it. And with that, you'll see me next time. Yes, I did a lot of those out of order. Gotta keep you on your toes.